Morning, Brian. Can you hear us?
Brian, are you there? You're muted. And Asia's there. Good morning, Asia.
I am. I can hear you.
Good morning. How's Boise?
I'm here still, so I'm leaving in a little bit.
Oh, in the office or at home?
I'm at home right now,
Okay. All right.
getting ready to leave, so that's why I said I would just phone in instead of drive up and drive back down.
Got it.
Brian, are you with us?
Yeah, I got my audio working now.
All right. Thank you. It is 10 o'clock and we'll open this special meeting for the clerk and elections canvass. And at this time, I'll turn it over to the clerk's office.
Thank you very much. Before I get started, Brian had asked for a copy of this. Normally, we never email these out or give the canvases to the commissioners simply because we don't have them. We have to get post-election bookkeeping done with election day registrations, all the different stats and all that kind of stuff. We were expecting a canvass form from the Secretary of State yesterday. It was promised to us last week. And then yesterday, they said that they weren't in fact going to do the form. So then we had to build the form, which isn't a big deal, but we were waiting. So anyway, we weren't trying to be delinquent, Brian, in not getting you this via email. We just normally never have it until either the day before the canvass or a canvass. And Commissioner Williams, I'm sorry we didn't get you one. I didn't even think you were in commission, literally. I thought you were in Boise, so.
I have a copy of it. Veronica gave me a copy.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Well, with that being said, we had an election on November 4th. It went very smoothly. We got out the earliest I think I've ever gotten out of an election at night. It was 10:22 or 25, something like that, when we actually locked the doors and walked out. So that was very smooth. We had part of that had to do with single contests on ballots, so the poll workers were able to process the ballots, and we had only 20 out of 30 precincts. Everybody was quick and prompt and did a good job. So it was that. There was no issues. There was the only close sort of race was the city of Sandpoint. They had the number 3 and number 4, and you could vote for 3, were close, within, I think, 12 votes. Let's see, what was that? Yeah, within about 12 votes. So that was a close race, not close enough to worry about. But so that was really a close race. And it was pretty thinly attended. What was the total? It's on the back here. 26% turnout, which is a little bit higher than I thought. There were some weighty questions on levies and bonds and taxes. The interesting thing I've noticed was that in the Ponderay tax, it wasn't highly attended as far as the voting population, but it's interesting on how few votes can actually determine something like that. If there were only 4 or 5 people voting, they would in fact determine that for the entire city. So, are there any questions? It went smoothly. There's really nothing remarkable about this election.
I have a question.
All right.
So like the city, I know, huh? You're like, ugh.
Well, no, I want a question. Otherwise, this is too fast.
I'm just curious. City of Sandpoint, it looks like the 4th person that was not elected that was like 18 votes.
Yes.
Is there a percentage or something that automatically kicks off like a recount?
No.
There is no.
They could be off by 1, and there's no automatic recount. What there is if they ask for a recount, it's free. That's what the percentage goes for. So the candidate has, I believe it's 30 days or 40 days after this canvass date to request a recount. One purpose of a canvass is to mark a time certain on the calendar which a clock starts ticking and other statutory things happen. So that's one of the statutory things.
Huh.
But he can ask for it. He would have to pay for it.
Okay.
Yep.
And is that standard for even like a big national election when you
Yep.
have everybody voting.
Yep.
Nothing sets off an automatic recount.
Nothing ever sets that off. What it does, as I said, it triggers who pays for it. That's what
Okay.
that triggers.
Okay.
And it would be $100 a precinct, so for him, it would be $500 for 5 City of Sandpoint precincts.
Gotcha. And the only other question that I have that I think would be helpful to know, and I don't know how hard it would be, but all of these show the number of votes each candidate got, and it shows a total of votes cast. Would it be possible to have the total amount of voters in that?
Sure.
That could have voted?
We have
so that
lot-
we could see that?
It's on
Yeah.
the back page.
Is it?
Well, Clark Fork, you can tell on that one. Some of the other ones, we have to get that for you because it's split between multiple precincts. Like the city of Clark Fork, it shows you how many were eligible for that one is at 261, at 277 after the election day registrations.
Okay.
And mind you, the canvas is meant for a couple things. One is to let everybody know who the winner was, some of the basic voting stats, and to set the clock for a time certain statutorily, so people that want to appeal or whatever. We have lots of other stats that we can pull from you anytime you need.
Okay. So on this back page shows the total number of eligible voters for each one of those
For each
precincts.
precinct, yes.
Okay.
But
All
not
right.
necessarily the full precinct who votes on. every
Right, like a
precinct.
Northside Fire thing, there's multiple precincts, so then you have to, and some of those precincts may or may not be voting on that one,
Right.
depending on where the lines
Right.
are.
Right.
All right, that's all the questions I have. Thank you. Commissioners, do you have any questions?
I just wanted to verify the only number that stood out to me was the Sandpoint City Council with the undervotes. I'm guessing that is likely due to the fact that they also had a municipal bond question on the ballot, and so people may have elected to vote for the bond question but not cast votes for the city council seats. Would that be accurate, Clerk Rosedale?
Yes. It just means that they didn't answer, they didn't fill in a square. They didn't, or a,
Yes.
yep.
So that because there was more than one item to vote for on their ballot, that could explain the high number of undervotes.
Yes.
Only voted for 2. There was 3.
Oh, yes, the other, Terry brought up, the directions were to vote for 3. If they would have only voted for 2, say they only knew 2 people, it would show up also as an undervote, since they didn't vote for 3. The 2 that they voted for would count, but it would also show that they left something they left a selection open or unselected.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you. So in this type of a situation where they can vote for up to 3, it can create quite an undervote value.
Yes.
Okay. And there were, so outside of the over and under votes, which are expected, were there any anomalies or discrepancies noted in the voting?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Commissioner Williams?
I have no questions.
Adia? Your name shows up as Adia. I know you're incognito, right?
No, I popped onto a different Zoom because it was having connection issues. So I went on to something else so that I could
As a cognito.
Yes.
make.
Put your sunglasses on.
That's right.
All right.
You have any questions?
No, I don't. Thank you.
Okay. So at this time, if you guys would like, I'll step down from the chair and make a motion. Based on the information before us, I move to adopt the November 4, 2025 Bonner County election canvass presented by Clerk Rosedale.
Second?
Any board deliberation?
No.
Hearing none. Roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Horn?
Yes.
Commissioner Dompke?
Yes.
Commissioner Williams?
Yes.
All
you,
right, it
Commissioners.
is 10:00. Excuse me?
Yes, I think there's the.
Is it okay that we use your stamps, commissioners?
I sent an email confirming for all votes I cast today, please use my stamp.
Okay, thank you.
I confirm my stamp can be used. Thank you.
Thank you. Motion passes. It is 10:09 and this meeting is adjourned.